Sup traders, Island Dave here. A lot of people were expecting a Santa rally, but the charts are saying otherwise. FX majors, indices, metals, stocks are all showing weakness and hesitation. In today's breakdown, I'll show you what I'm seeing, where price is stalling, and what I'm preparing for next. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. I'm a military serving personnel. I'm a dad also, and this is why I choose swing trading, because I'm always busy and I like trading, and choosing swing trading makes it easy for me. So yeah, stay tuned, grab a notepad, grab a pen, and let's go straight into the charts. Right, so we're gonna start off with GBPUSD. What I'm looking for is for a price. So if you didn't get in, price could possibly pull back to here and continue dropping all the way here. So something like this and back here. If you haven't got into GUs, you could start looking at that. That's a potential entry for you if you haven't got entry. It's not an entry I like, and I will tell you why. I didn't like the fact that price didn't take out this low, so my type of entry, I like to see price break then retest, but it still can work because a lot of weaknesses on GU at the moment, as the dollar is showing a lot of strength. So that's a potential trade. Also we could go over to EU. That's a potential trade I had set up. I didn't take it because I was in other trades at the moment. So this would have been a nice 3 hours running, and it still can go lower, still will go lower, but I've missed the trade. I'm gonna wait, see if there's a potential re-entry for me. AU, I missed out on a good trade up here as well. I missed out on this one in the blue box here, so these are what I missed out on. This one, this entry, I shared it all on my last video, so you can go back, you can have a check, look at them, and yeah, just go back and see. And I'm looking for price to come all the way down here, so here to all the way down here. That's all right. We can't catch every trade, so that is okay. Potentially AU could come back into here and continue dropping, but that's what we would have to wait and see again. But what scares me is this high here. So if you're gonna take this trade, I would say probably something like that. You want to be covering this if you want to take that trade, because price could still come into here. So that's what scares me. So, or you could go back here and put your stop above here and something like that. You could do something like that. If price is to reverse, come into here, then continue dropping. So something like that would be better. That's what I would prefer to take. I won't prefer this lower zone here, this one here, this supply here. I'd prefer this one up here. But let's see. We'll see. This supply is better. UJ. I didn't get anything on UJ at the moment, but I'm looking for price to come all the way back here. This is where I want price to come. Price to move into here, stops below the low right here, and yeah, so UJ price to come into here and continue rallying higher. But as the price gets closer to my zone, I'll decide what I'm doing, if I'm gonna take the trade or not, or which one looks better based on data. So I'll look at the economics and see which one's is gonna push prices away and which one's gonna be better. Also, I'm looking at CAD JPY. This is what I'm looking for price to come back into in here and take a long. This is what I didn't set it yet, so I'll probably set it on Sunday when the market open. We'll wait and see. Hopefully market doesn't gap down and gap up back and take and go left me. Also I have an alert, so that should be all right. So price come in here and then continue moving. So something like that I'm looking at, because CAD JPY is very strong at the moment. Let's see if we take that position. Let's see if it favors us. Let's see. We could take it back to the high, or we could take it to 4R. Yeah, 4R. You could easily get a 4R out of this. But also you have to monitor your trades. What I do, as soon as my trade move to a 1-to-1, I move it to break even. If it takes me out of break even and I'm still convinced in the trade, maybe a move stops too early. At times I would re-enter, at times I avoid re-entering. So it all depends on what data is showing. That's how I would decide what I'm doing. USDCAD, well, this one never gave me the entry, which was sad. But as I say, we can't win it all. So unfortunately, I didn't give that. You could see my alert here. There is no nice entry here for me. So there is no nice entry here for me. So I'm not really interested in USDCAD at the moment. I'm not interested in it at all. So that's okay. EURUSD. So I was looking for EURUSD to probably push up in here and continue dropping, but that didn't happen. So it's not a trade I really like, but I marked it out just to see how it would play out. So it's not something I'm really interested in at the moment, but that could be a potential trade. But we would see. Oh, this bad boy. I took this trade, I passed a phase 1 account, and I'm in drawdown in the next account, and it gave me a free hour. So I'm like, yes, I'm gonna walk away. As I say, I go for a 3 hour, 4 hour, or 4 hour, and one of my account passed phase 1, and the next brought me up out of a bit of drawdown. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm just gonna take my 3 hours and walk away. But let me see. Potentially, I think we could get a rejection into here. Get a rejection into here, and then get a re-entry back. So thinking something like this, come back here, and then rally higher. But we would see. As time go on, we would see what is happening, and I just exit the trade. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to short it at the top here. You know, that would be a bit ridiculous. This is a very strong move up, and the reason why also, if I was to short it here, I would have liked it to take out this low. Like if it had take out this low strong and then move back in here, then I would have shorted. But where it is, it could just rally even higher. And yes, I may have missed out on some R's, but I'm happy with 3R. I'm not gonna get greedy, so I'm happy with that. Let's go on the futures. Let me see. Right, see, straight into my zone. I got this blue line where I want price to come into, this blue box actually, where I want to see price come into. But it's okay. I'm happy to wait. If there's a re-entry potential, I'll take it. If not, we wait on the side and we go again. Let's go over to the indices, metals and indices. So this was a potential long I was looking at that on gold, but I was in the USDCAD, sorry, USD Swiss, so I didn't take any other trade, and I just wanted to manage my account properly, and I didn't want to over leverage. But and I'm just watching this, I'm monitoring it. So if I see a better opportunity or see price moving the way I would like, I'll get in. Silver, I'm looking for silver to come down into the blue box here, then move away. But we would see what happens. As I say, it's all data driven. I'm just gonna keep looking for the better setup all the time. So let's see what happens. The Russell, I'm looking at for it to come down here, come down to this low. This is like a weekly entry, but my best entry if I had to get in this trade would be down here in my second small box. So that would be my weekly entry, and down here would be like a 12-hour entry. There's where I would want to see price go before I take an entry. But we're gonna, you would hear me keep saying over and over, I'm always looking for the best opportunity. Well, US 30, This been playing games with me. I wasn't happy with this, so I even took an entry at this where it had this little gap here. Price came, price moved up, nearly got to a 1-to-1. If it had got to a 1-to-1, I would have moved to break even and didn't take this loss, but I took a small loss. I took like 0.5 or 0.5. Yeah, I think it wasn't a full percent loss on this, so that's okay. I closed out before it tapped me out. I just didn't like price action, and sometimes that happens. I just wasn't happy with price action. If it pushes up and then go in my direction, am I gonna be sad? Yes. Would that hurt me? No. I just wasn't happy with price action, so I'm just gonna stick to what I know and not change strategy or anything. So yeah. Oh, sorry. The FTSE, this one. So this was my weekly entry where you see the blue box, and down here where you see the green, that's my actual entry, what I want to enter from. So I see price moving away. I'm not gonna panic and jump in or get in or anything, so I'm just gonna wait till price come back. If it comes back, it comes back. If it don't so well, I would know for next time, because I marked this zone out, but I was like, oh, price is probably gonna go deeper or not, but I'm still convinced price would come low in here, and I will show you what. So, oh, sorry. Let's just get rid of this. Right. So on the weekly, you can see where price came straight into that. But I still convinced price is gonna come lower, so we will see. We'll wait and see. I'm not fast. I'm not gonna rush. If it moves away, it moves away. And I say we'll plan differently for next time. German 30, I go out at break even. So price moved to a 1-to-1. I moved stops to break even, and luckily I've done that, because then it came back and run through my stops, and I would continue doing that. Once price get to 1-to-1, my stops goes to break even. I'm here to protect capital and get ours. So let's see what happens. If there's a potential entry again, I would look for price to make a strong leg out, and then I'll get in. Let me move this. I was just keeping this to show you guys. Not every trade I win or everything works out the way I want it to. Let's see. So I wanted to take this trade here, but I just think it was just a bit too aggressive. I wanted to take this. Yeah, it looks like it's working out, but it's just too aggressive, so I didn't even bother with it. If I want to short it, I want to short it up here and then short it, but we will see. I don't even want to be short in the indices at the moment, and that caused me to lose some odds, as I would have caught all these come number. It happens. We can't win everything. Oil look like a potential entry, so if anyone wants to get in, strong move out back into this zone, and it's been trickling down, but I think we're gonna go long on oil at the moment. We're still running in coffee. This is a break even. Stops is a break even. I think we could potentially go lower. If you buy HIMS, I've got some stocks entry as well. If you buy HIMS, this is a potential entry here for long, or to buy and hold. This area I'm looking at for him, buy and hold, or whatever you want to do, buy and hold or take a trade. This is an area I'm looking at. So that's one. Share number 2, Meta. Another area for Meta to buy and hold or take a trade on. So if you want, take a screenshot. Obviously do your own due diligence, see if it works for you, if it works with your strategy or not. Netflix is another one. They had a split on their stocks. They had a stock split, so this is another Netflix split. Netflix. This is another entry. Sorry, can't get my words out. What is going on? let's go gap. Yeah, so I see price coming into there, so that's a potential entry if you like. And BYD if you want to buy this stock. I would wait till it get into like to $11.60 if you could trade it. That could be a potential trade. I went to the monthly and it has this zone below here. I was looking at it also, but if you're buying on whole, I would say start buying at, I'm not telling you to buy, here's why I would start buying at $11.60. Yes, I do have a stock portfolio. Is BYD in there? Yes, I got BYD, I got Tesla, I got what is it, Xpeng, yeah, this one. I want to pick up some at this level at $19.13. Yeah, so also let me share some cross pair. So this is a potential cross pair entry on Euro AU. That's a potential short. So price is struggling to push up. If you notice, price is struggling going all the way up. Look here, short, as you can see, when a downtrend. So yeah, it's very straightforward. That's a potential entry, a potential 3R. So we'll see. I have an alert, as I say, once price get closer, I'll decide which trade I want to gain. Also GBPUSD. If you go back to my previous videos, you'll see me talk about GBPUSD for a while. So I'm still waiting for this entry here. I'm not gonna get caught up in this choppiness, not because it's not making high. I've seen this a lot where I would jump in here and then it take me out and go to my entry and then move in my direction. So I'm not gonna get caught up in this chopped up, so I'm just gonna wait. And most time trading is just patience and waiting, and that's how we win trade. So yeah, still waiting on CAD JPY. We spoke about this. Oh, flies. I'm currently in this trade. It's not looking good. If I get taken out, that's okay. I'm not too fussed. We're gonna monitor it still. And I suspect it would have gained strength after I looked at GBPUSD because it's not hit the zone yet. Let's see. Internet's sticking a bit, right? So this is sort of monitor GBPUSD, so I like the way it broke here, and so price push down, broke, push back in, and we should come lower down. Let's do that again. So this is what I'm looking at. So price came, break back here, then yeah. So I split risk between both of them. So 0.5 on this and 0.5 on the other. So let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't get taken out, but it is what it is. Let me change this color purple, so I'm in this trade. Still waiting for this to come down and USDJPY to get an entry. So looking for an entry here, got this little gap here, entry and move away, but we would see what happens. So I got a few trades there from you to choose from if you're interested in any of the trades. And that's all the end of my weekly outlook, guys. If you enjoyed that video, like, subscribe, share with a friend, a family member. Also, yeah, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It's good for the algorithm, and hopefully it helps someone's in their trading journey. Remember, trading is hard. Stay safe out there. Thank you.